Imagine sitting on your couch watching your favorite movie or binge watching a gripping TV series, all while effortlessly picking up a new language. Sounds like a dream, right? In today's episode, we're diving into the exciting world of using movies and TV shows as powerful tools for language learning. We'll explore how these visual narratives not only entertain, but also immerse you in the language, culture, and nuances of communication. Whether you're a beginner or looking to refine your skills, get ready to discover tips and strategies that will transform your language learning journey into an engaging cinematic experience.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the deep dive, where we kind of get into all this cool stuff. And today we're looking at something that I think all of us do already, and that's watching movies and TV shows in English.
Right.
But today we're going to go deeper and see how it can actually help us grow as people learn a language and so much more.
Yeah, it can be a really powerful tool.
And I think a lot of people can be like, wait, what? My Netflix habit can actually make me smarter?
Exactly.
Well, get ready, because that's what we're diving into today.
It really is amazing how something as enjoyable as, watching your favorite show can actually open up a whole world of learning.
Right.
Like the Oxford Language Club really emphasizes this in their stuff,
yeah,
particularly when it comes to language acquisition.
Yeah, and they talked about authentic dialogue and diverse accents and how that's so important.
Mm-hmm.
And they say that's so much better than sitting down with a vocabulary list or whatever. Have you ever been watching something and you're like, whoa, wait, what did they just say?
Oh yeah, all the time.
That person's talking so fast. And
especially with that Scottish detective show Shetland.
Oh yeah.
Those first few episodes I was like, rewind. The rhythm.
It was a whole other world.
I know, but that's when the magic happens.
Yes.
Because the more you listen, the more those sounds become familiar.
Exactly. And there's actually a really fascinating science behind this.
Really?
Our brains are literally wired for language, and immersion is the key.
Wow.
It's like you're training your ear muscles to decode all these different sounds and patterns.
So it's like a workout.
It is.
But for your ears.
Yes. Exactly.
So think about the shows you already watched.
Yeah.
Like those British period dramas or fast-paced American thrillers.
Mm-hmm.
Those can be your secret weapons for learning a language.
And you know what? If you're already loving these insights and want more tips and tricks like this, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Because we've got a whole library of this stuff waiting for you.
Okay, so now let's move beyond language acquisition.
Okay.
The Oxford Language Club also talks about how film and TV give you this unique window into different cultures.
It's true. It's like a virtual travel experience.
It is.
I remember watching Friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, they're so casual about dating.
Right.
It was so different from the culture I grew up in.
Yeah, that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Just those little details,
Yeah.
Social norms, humor, even the way they decorate their homes.
Right.
All that stuff gives you a much deeper understanding of different cultures.
Wow.
The Oxford Language Club even cites a study on this.
Really?
Where they found that watching foreign films actually led to more empathy and cross-cultural understanding.
That's incredible. So it's about breaking down stereotypes and appreciating all the richness of human experience in different societies.
Exactly.
Have you ever had a movie or show totally change how you thought about a culture?
Oh, for sure.
Like?
For me, it was Departures, that Japanese film.
Ah.
The way they show rituals around death and their profound respect for the deceased.
Wow.
It was just so different from my own culture, but it was also so moving and insightful.
It's really powerful how stories can bridge those gaps.
It is.
You know what? I think we should shift gears a little bit now and talk about how movies and TV shows can make us better listeners.
Okay.
Because this is something the Oxford Language Club really stresses.
Yeah, they emphasize it as a major benefit.
They do.
And it's not just about understanding the words.
Yeah.
It's also about decoding those little nuances, the tone of voice, the pauses, even the silences.
Oh.
All of that is part of communication.
Wow.
And often that stuff conveys even more meaning than the words themselves.
Oh, I totally learned that the hard way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One time I completely missed this sarcastic remark in a British comedy.
Oh, no.
Because I wasn't really paying attention to the irony in their tone.
I've been there.
And it was so awkward when I brought it up later with my British friend.
Oh, yeah, we've all been there.
But you know what? Those mistakes, they're actually really valuable.
They are.
because they teach us to be more attentive listeners and to pick up on those subtle cues that like help us really understand.
Exactly.
And think about how important that is like in real life.
Yes.
Especially when you're talking to people from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
It's about reading between the lines and really getting what they're trying to say.
Absolutely.
Hey, before we go any further, if you're enjoying this deep dive and you're finding all these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content like this.
Yes, please do.
We'll be back with even more benefits of watching English language movies and TV shows right after this.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're going to keep looking at all the cool stuff you can get from watching English movies and TV shows.
Yeah, and so far we've seen how it can like boost your language skills and help you understand different cultures.
Right.
But there's still so much more.
Yeah, one thing that the Oxford Language Club talks about is that it's called contextual learning.
Okay.
It's basically about like how you learn new vocabulary better when you see it in action.
So it's not just about like memorizing words from a list.
No, exactly. It's about seeing those words used in like a real story.
Gotcha. So like if you're watching a historical drama and one of the characters uses a word you don't know.
Right.
Like let's say obsequious.
Okay.
You might not know what it means right away, but you can kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
But like watching how they're acting all like fawning and flattering.
Exactly. You pick up on it from the context.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I remember learning the word mellifluous
Oh, wow.
from a movie scene where they were talking about a singer's voice. And the scene was so beautiful and the music was so amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the word just like stuck with me
I love that.
because of that whole experience.
That's like the perfect example of contextual learning. It's
Yeah.
not just about knowing the definition. It's about having that memory that like connects the word to something real.
Yeah, like a vivid picture in your mind.
Exactly.
The Oxford Language Club also mentions that paying attention to context clues can actually be even better than relying on subtitles.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like sometimes you can figure out a word just from how it's used in a sentence.
Right. Or even from the actors' like facial expressions and body language.
So you're like solving a puzzle.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, have you ever tried keeping a vocabulary notebook while you're watching?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, you can write down any cool words or phrases that you come across.
I love that.
And then you can like look them up later
Mm-hmm.
and even try using them in your own conversations.
It's like a treasure hunt for new vocabulary.
I know, it's so much fun.
It is, and it's so rewarding when you see those words become part of your everyday language.
Okay, so let's switch gears again and talk about pronunciation.
Okay.
Because this is where things get really interesting.
Yes.
I'll admit, I've totally done this. Like after watching a movie,
What?
I start mimicking the actors' accents and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we all do it.
Especially if it was like a really good performance.
Right.
And guess what the Oxford Language Club says? That's
Yeah.
actually a good thing.
Really?
Yeah. They say that mimicking actors can help you improve your own pronunciation.
Wow. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like our brains are programmed to learn by copying.
Right.
So when you pay attention to how actors shape their mouths and stress certain syllables and use intonation, you're actually picking up on all these subtle things about spoken English.
So it's like having a personal pronunciation coach
Exactly.
right there on your screen.
And it's not just about sounding like a native speaker.
Right.
It's about communicating clearly and effectively.
Yeah. The Oxford Language Club actually mentions some studies
Oh, wow.
that show good pronunciation can make you more confident
Really?
and help people understand you better.
Especially in like cross-cultural situations.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because when you feel good about how you pronounce words, you're more likely to talk to people and express yourself.
It's all about connection
It is.
and sharing ideas.
Exactly.
Hey, before we move on to the next topic,
Yeah.
we want to remind you to like and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into all sorts of cool stuff.
Yes, please do.
We're passionate about sharing knowledge and insights that can help you learn and grow.
And we love hearing from you guys.
Yeah, so share your thoughts, questions, and experiences in the comments below.
We'll be right back with even more insights on the unexpected benefits of watching English movies and TV shows.
All right, so welcome back to the deep dive. We've been talking about how watching English movies and TV shows can be like this secret weapon for personal growth and language learning.
And we've seen how it can really like expand your vocabulary and like help you understand different cultures.
And make you a better listener.
Right.
But there's one more thing that I think is super important
Yeah, yeah.
that we haven't really talked about yet, and that's the like the sheer joy of storytelling.
Ah, yes.
Because stories can take us to all these different worlds and make us laugh and cry, and they really help us connect with like the human experience.
They really do.
And you know what? The Oxford Language Club actually talks about this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they say that like engaging with stories, especially from cultures different from our own, can really like open up our minds and make us think about things in new ways.
It's like walking a mile in someone else's shoes.
Yeah, you get to see the world through their eyes and feel what they're feeling.
Exactly.
And I think that helps us become more understanding and compassionate people.
It does.
It's amazing how a good story can like make us think differently and feel more deeply and even inspire us to take action in our own lives.
Yeah.
And that's what's really magical about watching English movies and TV shows. It's not just entertainment. It's like this incredible opportunity for personal enrichment.
I agree.
So remember that question we asked at the beginning? Can your Netflix habit actually make you smarter?
Right.
I think we can safely say yes.
Yes, definitely.
We've seen how it can boost your language skills, introduce you to new cultures, sharpen your thinking, and even make you a more well-rounded and empathetic person.
Absolutely.
So keep exploring those stories. Keep challenging yourself with new perspectives, and just enjoy all the amazing things that await you in the world of English language entertainment.
That's what it's all about.
And hey, don't forget to share your own experiences and favorite shows in the comments below.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
We love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for listening.
And until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep into the things that spark your curiosity.
As we wrap up this episode, remember that the next time you hit play on a movie or TV show, you're not just indulging in entertainment. You're unlocking a treasure trove of language learning opportunities. By immersing yourself in dialogues, cultural contexts, and authentic accents, you can enhance your skills in a fun and relatable way. So grab your popcorn, turn on those subtitles, and let the magic of storytelling propel you toward fluency. Happy watching, and until next time, keep learning and enjoying the journey.